What's up, boys? Taking a look at some more MLB player props today over on Prize Picks. Had a pretty good day yesterday. 75% hit rate over on the Patreon. If you guys are interested in joining, the link is in my description. $11.99 a month if you guys want all of my research. But otherwise, I have two plays for you guys today. Yesterday, in the video, we had one push and one hit. So if you were to throw those two into a two-pick power play, you guys would have won 1.5 times your money. So I was really hoping for that hit. It was looking really good. I'm surprised that Kyle Wright lasted that long yesterday. He threw like 105 pitchers or whatever, and he went over his 18, or he didn't go over, but he pushed on 18 pitching outs yesterday. So I felt really good about that, and then just fell apart kind of at the end, ended up taking the push. But then John Gray pitched the game of his life yesterday and went over his 16.5 pitching outs. So we had a pretty good day yesterday over on the Patreon and in the video. So we're looking for that 2-0 sweep today, and I feel very good, and you guys will see why, because there's a lot of opportunity right now on Prize Picks. If you guys are not signed up, it's the best player prop market out there. Highly recommend joining. I mean, just look at all of these MLB player props that they have on here. I've not seen another website that has this many props. I mean, it's seriously amazing. Join Prize Picks, use code DOMG, 100% deposit match up to $100, available in 30 states and most of Canada. So go ahead and check them out. Link is in the description, but Patreon link, Prize Picks link are in the description. But sorry for a really long intro. Let's hop in and talk about these player props here. Okay, so let's hop in here. Let's talk about the first player prop that I want to go ahead and cover here. We're going to go to the hits allowed section here, because there's a very big odd discrepancy here. Chris Flexen over 3.5 hits allowed. So this one is huge odd discrepancy, because he is a minus 150 to go over 5.5 hits allowed, and he's at 3.5 on Prize Picks. That's a lot of value. Another reason why you guys should join Prize Picks. There's a lot of opportunity and a lot of value on this board, especially when they post like a million different props a day, it feels like. So another reason you guys should join. Again, use code DOMG. But anyways, Flexen over 3.5 hits, minus 150 to go over 5.5 hits. He's got a 90% hit rate between this season and last season. That bumps down only 1% to 89% when pitching away. 8 out of 9 this season, so he's only missed one time this season out of 9 games. And 9 of the last 10 starting pitchers that face Baltimore have gone over this. So let's take more of a look into this one here. Not that we really should have to, because of the odds being so great. But anyways, Chris Flexen here on the road going to Baltimore. Seattle is favored in this game. Over under is 9 runs right there. So not anything too crazy to really kind of think about there. But these are his hits game log here: 7, 8, 6, 9, 2. So he did only have 2 against Houston, but 6, 6, 5, 5, 6, 7. He did miss in this game right here against Oakland, and then it's just huge odd discrepancy here. I love this play for sure. Patreon got this right when I first saw it. I went ahead, pressed post right away as soon as I could, because I'm not sure how long this one's gonna last. I'm trying to get this video out as fast as I possibly can, because it is an odd discrepancy, but it's been up for a little bit so far, so I'm not sure if they are going to bump it, but I'd assume they are, but we'll see. That's why you guys should have your post notifications on, so you guys can get in before these lines move. But 6, 4, 7 here. You can take a look at what starting pitchers have done against the Orioles before. So it's just a really good look here. The only person to go under this was J.P. Spears, who only pitched 5 innings here. So I'm liking the spot there for Chris Flexen. Second play that I like here is going to go ahead and be in the outs section here, pitching outs. We're going to go to right here. So I like him I like him under 15.5 pitching outs here, because he is a minus 214 to go under 15.5 pitching outs here. 3 out of 11 this season. Between this season and last season, he's 3 out of 11 and 0 for 4 in away games here. So I love the spot for him to go under 15.5 pitching outs. Let's take more of a look into this prop right here. Okay, so he's on the road going to Cincinnati here. So like I said, we're talking about his away game log. The over-under is 10 runs, and Cincinnati is favored. Both of these are really huge. We love when it's a high over-under and when the other team is favored, when we're taking a look at under on props, because we want him to get pulled early so he does not end up getting these pitching outs right here. So let's take more of a look into this one. This is his game log here. Take a look here and just see how he's pretty much done really in the past. So Colorado here, 6 innings pitched. That was at home. Then you have the Dodgers game, the Miami game, the Mets, Angels. So he's only been 3 times where he's gone over: against the Diamondbacks, right here versus Boston, and then right here versus Colorado. So I'm hoping that it's such an overwhelming favorite. Minus 214. It's just crazy. This is how starting pitchers have been against the Reds in recent games here. So 6, 5.2, 6, 5.2, 5.1. So, the last 5 have gone over this. I will say that. But then you have like these right here, Steele, Hendricks, 2 and 4. Then you have Marcus Stroman right here with only 5. And then Drew went over. And then right there, he had 4.1. But if you take a look here at right here on this website, Baseball Reference, you go to pitches per plate appearance and you filter it down here. You take a look here and see that the Reds are... Where are the Reds? I had them earlier. Where'd they go? I thought they were at the top. Yeah, okay. 3.93. So they're on the easier side here of more pitches per plate appearance. So they're better at running up the pitch count. Is how I like to see it. So there's not really a specific way you can really go ahead and research like pitching outs and all that. So I've kind of gone with pitches per plate appearance, and it's kind of been working out for me. So I like it right here, 3.93 right there. So a little bit on the easier side here, or running up the pitch count a little bit there for the Reds. But those are 2 player props I like today. Obviously, Flexen's going to go ahead and be my favorite. Hopefully you guys are able to get that in. Patreon got it for sure in. I've already entered like a ton of slips on that. Again, I'm going to try to get this video posted as fast as I possibly can there. But we'll do a... I'll show you guys some of my leans as well here, just in case some of these get bumped. But so strikeouts here. Fade over 3.5 might not be too bad. There's a couple of these that I'm liking a little bit here. I like Hauser over 3.5 strikeouts a little bit. Who else do I like here? Let's take a look at all these guys today. Yeah, I don't know. There's a couple of these that I'm liking. First thing hits a lot. I've been taking a lot into these, but they haven't really been posting the ones that I want. Reds and Nationals over is a little bit interesting. I'm not playing that personally. I'm just kind of looking into that. But the last 2 that I've played here, though, with the first inning hits allowed, they've both hit. But they haven't really posted. Here's my strategy for this, though. The first inning hits allowed. It's worked out pretty well for me so far. I'm like 2-0, 3-0 with this. But anyways, I take a look at the over-under on these games. And if they are at 10.5 or more, or if they are at 7 runs or lower, I'm going to play, the first inning hits allowed. And it's worked pretty well for me so far. Like the Houston, I talked about in a video in the past, but the Astros and the A's game, that game was at like a 6.5 over-under. And I took the under for 1.5 first inning hits allowed. It was a big sweat, but it did hit. They only had 1 hit in the first inning. So I've been really liking these props on the board here. PrizePicks really innovative. They've been adding a ton of props to the board, as you guys can just see from here. So, but yeah, that's pretty much going to do it. Again, if anyone is new, join PrizePicks, 100% deposit match up to $100 when you guys go ahead and use my code, available in most states and most of Canada. Turn your post notifications so you guys can get in when these first, when these first drop. So Patreon link again in the description, but that's going to do it. I appreciate you watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out, boys. Best of luck tonight. Tail at your own risk. Always tail at your own risk. Looking at these more on your own. I'm just showing you guys that I like. Not telling you guys to play anything, but see you guys in the next one. Peace out, boys.